Hello and welcome back to the next part of Divinity Original Sin 2 Definitive Edition. Today's I'm a little bit tired, which means I'm not really focused, and I already recorded like, I don't know, 3 minutes, and we were at the bay. Yeah, I read this already, but I forgot to turn on off my phone and other things. So, and I've also clicked here.
Rex. Who's that again?
Yeah, and he actually, the Brachus Rex, if I recall correct, can I say that? If I recall correctly, wenn ich mich richtig erinnere, because I think I can say that because I want to say more. Usually I say if I remember correctly, but I think I can say this too. Anyway, I think he was like something like a boss in the first title, or one of the very first bosses. I'm not sure anymore. It's too long ago. I've never finished that first title, like I said, so I don't know. So we were, I was here, and then yeah. So I've started the recording now again. I just want to tell this because yeah, I just think I should tell you this anyway. So let's speak to him.
The child has a small mirror in his hands. He holds it up at angles, inspecting his eyes, his chin, the crown of his head. He spots you, and his arms snap to his sides.
Yeah, so guys, I forgot something. I hope I record. Yeah, I do. Okay. Just sorry about the sound. I've just made sure that my NVIDIA is recording works as well. Okay, yeah, we can barter. Understood. I was reading this actually with almost everyone. So okay, I drag items you wish to buy or sell onto the barter window. Balance the offer by pressing the scale. Confirm the transaction by pressing the red accept button. You can also identify and repair items at the trader. Okay, I'm not sure if I think, okay, we can offer all. Oh, that's a nice function actually. Selling wares. Items in your inventory that are marked as wares can be sold in one go. This is really good. This is a good way to keep your inventory manageable. 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 Yeah, of course. Okay, sometimes like if you can know the word, but if you pronounce it wrong, you never get this. So of course we offer Tem, is his name, a book because we want to have that, and he seems to read. He seems to like to read because books were the PCs of. Oh Gott. Mittelalter. The Middle Age. Whatever. Okay, but it's not enough. So I think a lockpick is really important. I think so. What does it mean? A fine metal lockpick for praying open. Locks for praying open. Praying. Yeah, no. Just let me translate the one word. I'm not going to read the whole thing, I promise you that. But just the one thing. Neugierig. Open looks when you have. Okay. Anyway, yeah, just gonna take. No! Also. I'm not really focused, guys. I did my pronunciation lesson, and what is the. Ich schweifte die ganze Zeit ab. I was wondering all the time. No, this can't be true. Let's see what DeepL suggests. This is not what I want to say. What I intend to say. I was oh god, I can't even pronounce it. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I was digressing all the time. So, anyway, how much do he need for, or how much does he want for that? What is that? I don't know. What is that? Yeah, let's take this here. I have a picture, and I don't know what that is. And this one. Okay, this one as well. I mean, actually we can sell a lot. I mean, if we need something later on, I think we get everything back somehow, in some way. I have this one. Yeah, it's true, you can use like I said in my in the last part, you can use it. It actually has an effect. You get a little bit of armory. No, I mix this up with Baldur's Gate. Okay, but that's it. But I don't want to walk around with the bucket. So I have this one and that one, and no, it's my soup. And okay, good. How can I have this one? If you press this key, like the game told us, it belongs as the rest. So in this case, 4 gold were missing. And now we are fine, right? Yeah, so here. That was a pretty good deal. I think he made a good deal. We just get a lockpick and he has all the stuff, including the good picture. Lockpicks, you found. Yeah, I found a lockpick, of course. To open a lockpick object, use the lockpick on it. Oh, really? This is really... What is that? The star represents the traitor's attitude towards you. The higher the attitude, the better their price is. You can raise the traitor's attitude by gifting items or gold, of course, yeah. Okay, well, fair enough. So we have a lockpick. I'm not sure if we can use that right now or not, but we have one.
I'm not supposed to talk to strangers.
And that's good. Tell the kid to keep to himself. What? Tell the kid to keep to himself then. Say you are not a stranger. You're that's true. Human, tell him not to worry. He can trust you. Yeah. Okay, let's use laws in this case.
Hi, Losa.
Hello, sir.
I'm
Thanks.
Tam. Are you a sorcerer too?
Losa. Okay, I pronounced the name wrong, but thanks to this guy, Kid Losa. And Tam, are you a sorcerer too? Laugh and say you aren't sure. Does he see any source about you? Say you must be or you wouldn't be here. Okay, let's use that.
The child screws up his face and looks at you, hard. He holds up his little mirror and peers into it, inspecting your reflection. His eyes go wide. The mirror falls and shatters on the rocks below.
I have to go.
Oh no. This is not a good sign.
The boy begins to cry.
Oh god.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Yeah, it's good. Okay, I'm gonna... okay, you're gonna go. Okay, yeah, well... yeah, not good. I think... You know, the thing is, our character has something in his... So there is something in our character which is maybe bad. We don't know it for sure. But it could happen that our character is losing the control over herself. Yeah! What is it? A bowstring? Bowstring. Bogensense. Yeah, whatever this is, give me that. Maybe some craft material. And before we go there, I think... okay, let's... No, there's nothing here. Okay. Can't reach. What? Okay. I see. That's good because I wanted to go to the beach anyway. And yeah. Yeah, I'm a little bit tired. I should take a power nap. And this is also a little bit of an excuse because I mean, I make all the time mistakes, but I do it's a little bit harder when I'm tired. And what is that? Sight Ranger indicator. There are enemies ahead. Press left shift to see the enemies. Sight range. Sight range. Sight range? Sicht. Okay, Sicht. Anyway. Sight range. Seitenbereich. No, there must be a better translation. Let's DeepL. If you also learn German and English, I think DeepL does such a great job with translations. Seitenbereich, but in this case, it's pretty similar to Google. So you should use both. My suggestion, even more if you can. Okay, enemies. When you are enter their sight range. Okay, I know what it means, but. Combat will start. You can try sneaking around by pressing C. Yeah, this is also funny. You... This is really... Oh! Aha. So you're using actually the environmental objects for sneaking around, and every character can do it. This is really good. And... here are enemies. Okay, come on. We have
Voidwoken. Those are the same beasts that sank our ship. Damn, they made it to shore.
Oh, the audio is so good. Okay, I'm so glad about it. I mean, I would like to play Baldur's Gate, but to get also the audio, I know I say this off. Oh no! It's just I'm just glad about that. I'm just happy with the game right now, at least. Maybe later. This changes later because it becomes too difficult, but we will see about that, right? Okay. So what we have to do, what is that? Fireball scroll. Hurl a fire spear that will explode, dealing 6 to 7 fire damage. Okay, can we learn something about those White Walkers? No. What is that actually? Character cannot longer use source magic, or this is our superpower, I think. Okay, we could flee. Delay your turn. What does this mean? I don't know. Okay, you know what? Just attack. No, we can't. Okay, we have to wait. And as you can see, we are actually using action points for running around. So everything you do takes action points. Oh no. I'm gonna do this because if the Void Walking doesn't die, we get attacked off from two sides, but we get off for sure attack of one of those creatures, so I think this makes sense. Because Adrenaline gives us more action points this round, but it takes away action points for the next round. So let's see if we can kill it. Oh yeah, this was good. Okay, level up. I forgot how you can level in this game. Oh, of course you can level. It's a role-playing game. Yeah, we have one more action point. Let's try to go as far as we can away from the nasty creature. Oh well, I'm not impressed. 4 damage is not really dangerous.
Glory is mine.
And the voice is coming closer. This is really good that I use this character, so he reminds me constantly on the pronunciation. Nevertheless, I will forget it again. I know me. Okay, what can we do? Nothing. Well, this is not. Oh, can we? No. Well, that's fine. I think this game could really, and this is really sad, I explained this to my friends, towards my friends, this is actually a really good co-op game. I think I've never played it in co-op, so I'm not sure. But they wanna...
I thought these bloody collars were supposed to keep those things at bay.
they rather are playing free-to-play games or those action games. So yeah, that's really sad because they're really good games there. Anyway,
That's Magister Jalen. He
That's-
wasn't so bad on the ship, at least. Poor fella.
oh, okay. Restoration scroll. Then we do have 2 of those. This is not bad. Apple. Minor healing potion. Nice, nice. Everything is so nice. Okay, let's press the F5 key. And yeah. Also, I said in my last part that my second PC crashed, and there I thought I solved the problem, but it crashed today again. So the feeling that if there was no translation box and if my sound is different, you know, then my PC crashed. And I'm sorry about that. You're laughing at me? No. What is move actually? Anyway, demove. No, demove. A seagull. A seagull. Okay. Well, let's make a check. What do we have? First of all, let's do auto sort. Oh, beer. More beer. Fish, what does it do actually? Effects unknown. Oh. And this one? Unknown. Let's eat one. Aha. Oh, that's... No, still unknown. Okay, he's gone. Intelligence, haha, +1. Heals, plus 10%. What does it mean? That we heal already? 10% or that our heals stronger? Doesn't matter, it's gone anyway. Okay. Oh, let's see. Okay, let's... How much heal do we have? We have heal 28. I think this... Ah, okay. Good. Okay, I see. Good. Where is my shield? I thought I had a shield, but I don't have a shield. Anyway, let's keep going. Crafty weaponry, die by the sword. I think we're gonna get a recipe out of the book. Let's see. Maybe not. What is that? Ah, we had a level up. A word of evidence to the badly armed. A word of advice to the badly armed. Tie your knife. Tie. Okay, I don't know what that means. Krawatte. Okay, binden, verbinden. Okay, tie your knife or Schiff if that's all you have. To a stick of branch. Oh man, sorry guys. Okay, now you've got a sword. Ah, okay, tie your knife and I see. Ah, see, okay, I was right about that. Hehe, because I remember something. Okay, let's give it a try. Do we have a branch? Sounds like the breakfast, or like the... Do we have a branch? Maybe is this a branch? No. No, maybe is this a branch? No. Wait, combine with... Ah, okay. Oh. Go on. This one. And... No, I think we've sold maybe a branch to the child at the bay. Okay, anyway, doesn't really matter. So we can do this. We can do this later on. Strength. Oh man, this game this was such a long, never-ending let's play, I guess. Because I don't want to rush it up. I really don't want to rush the things up. I don't see a reason for that. Strength. What do we need actually for our character? I'm not sure if we can reskill. Okay, let's see. Strength. What does strength do? Strength increases your damage with strength-based weapon and skills, and allows you to lift and carry heavier items. I think fitness is better for us. Fitness increases your damage with fitness-based weapons and skills. Let's... Okay, you know what? Let's orientate on the skills. So we have dual wielding. Dual wielding increases damage and dodging when dual wielding 2 one-handed weapons. What? Dual wielding increases damage and dodging when dual wielding 2 one-handed weapons. 2 one-handed weapons. Okay. I think I got it. It makes sense for us. Yeah, because this is... Yeah, okay. Well, I think this is good for us. What is that? Ranged. Ranged increases damage and critical chance when using bows and crossbows. Yeah, we don't need this right now. At least single hand. No, two-handed. I see. Okay, this is dual and this is two-handed. Okay, this confused me. Okay, no, this is fine. So we should use that. Next 10% damage. And what does this need? What's the can backstep deals, huh? And scale with fitness. With fitness. Okay, got it. Okay, sorry if I'm not good at this. I told you this. If you have advice for me, just give me that. Fitness. So let's 1 point at fitness. And what is that? Intelligence determines intelligence-based damage you deal. Okay, it's just damage. Constitution determines how much vitality you have. Also, maybe not so memory. Memory affects your amount of memory slots which are required to learn skills. More powerful skills cost more memory slots. Okay, this is maybe interesting for a wizard. Which affect your character critical chance in I know it means initiative, but I can't say it. Initiative, and your ability to detect traps and find hidden traps. I think this is good for us. Okay, what is that? Exactly, then this one. Oh, hi, wait a second. I thought, oh, come on, okay, whatever. Personal bartering improves your hacking skills with each point invested. Trader items become cheaper. Man. I wanted to check the word, but then I was right saying it right. And your items become more expensive. Yeah, actually, I think this is an underestimated thing, but it's also a boring thing. It's super boring. It's really important. I think you can make a lot of money and later on become really strong because you make good deals, maybe. But it's also so boring. Okay, what is it? Luck Charm. Lucky Charm increases your likelihood of finding extra treasures wherever loot is stashed. Okay. Persuasion. Persuasion helps your convincing characters to your bidding in dialogues and increases how much a character like you. I think this is also your master. Identifies enemies and allows you to identify items and create. Yeah, this is maybe not for us. I think later on we get someone in our group. Sneak. Oh yeah, this is. Oh, sorry guys, my voice. Okay, so I'm back. Just had to. In German, it's called Räuspern. Hawking. So sorry about that. Yeah, we're gonna go with thievery. Like I said, I think later on we get characters with those skills, so we don't have to. Oh, that's it. That's good because this is overwhelming for me. It blows my mind. really blow my mind if this would be the very first time I would play this game. So anyway, let's press the F5 key. Guys, I mean, it's really, I'm looking really forward to play this. Right now, I'm just happy. I mean, it can change later on because it can be frustrating. Oops, sorry about that. Frustrating. Hey, our dude is here, and he's funny in a strange way. Hello, speak to me.
You spot a strange lizard gazing over the water with a steady, malcontent stare. His skin is of a bright, blood-red color. Could he be... Yes, you recognize him from the ship. It would seem you're not the only one who survived the tentacles of the deep.
Tentacles of the deep. Great. Greet him and hear Telly. Oh man. Here Telly. I have to write it. Tilly. Herzlich. Heartily. Okay, heartily. And say you are glad to see he survived the ship's wreck. He's the one that took you by the jaw and sized you up like a damn horse. Say you've borne the pig with him. I don't know. You've borne the pig with him. Oh no, yeah, of course. You've born. Du bist auf dem Blick mit ihm. Ach yeah, I think I know what it means. Something not good. Okay, we're gonna use that.
The lizard turns about with the graceful ease of a dancer, or a duelist. You lock eyes with his, two smouldering embers that sizzle your very soul.
Those are his eyes, I think. Yeah, I see.
I did survive, yes. And chances are I wouldn't have, had you not returned to the aid of your fellow passengers down in that dreadful hold.
That is true. We are awesome.
You have my gratitude.
Hand over heart, he salutes you with a bob of the head. More than a nod, though less than a bow.
Tell him you were glad to be of help. Doesn't do to stand idly. What? Idly. Not Italian, right? It's idly. By when people are in danger. Untätig. I see. It's a good translation, I think. Scuff and say he owes you a bit more than gratitude. No, we are a nice character.
Yes, I'm sure you've all the makings of a hero and all that, but let's not get carried away, shall we?
Yes, I'm sure we've all the making of a hero and all that. I see. Okay, but let's not get carried away, shall we? Okay.
Now then, if there's nothing further,
ask what he is doing here, standing on the rock. Yeah, this is a good question. Wonder what he plans to do next. Take your leave.
I'm sure I don't mean to sound condescending, but I had thought it quite self-evident I was gazing out over the waves.
Quite self-evident. Ganz selbstverständlich. Okay. I was gazing out over the waves. What is gazing? Gazing. Gucken. Gazing. Gucken. Okay. I see.
He sighs dramatically.
Tell me, what do you see when you cast your glance over this ocean?
Water. Say that you see memories, childhood days spent in the sun. Say that as of last night you see a kraken infested wasteland. Oh man. Wasteland. Is it wasteland, really? Wasteland, yeah, Ödland, okay. You never want to go near again. Lo, say that sometimes you see the Concusiousness. What? Oh Gott, okay, sorry. Consciousness. Consciousness of a fast being, but unusually just a lot of water. But usually just a lot of water. Well, I didn't catch this, hold on. Say that sometimes you see the unconsciousness of vast being. I don't know what that means, of vast being. Bewusstsein des großen Wesens. Aha, this sounds really deep. Well, let's use that.
A consciousness. Very good.
Yeah.
And the water it may drown in. Life and death. Why not?
Yeah, sounds good.
He looks out over the water once more, and so do you. A few tranquil moments pass as the waves lap against your thoughts.
And then we fall in love.
As for myself, when I consider this vast expanse before us, I see an empire. I see continents dotted with mighty cities. And shimmering along the soft curve of the sea's horizon, I picture the palaces that formed my paradise. Lost.
Ask what he means by lost exactly. Tell him that's a rather specific version he has there. Why an empire? Shrug and say people see castles in the sky. Castles in the sky. Might as well see them in the sea. Okay, ask why.
What do you mean, what do I mean? I mean just what I say. I had a very actual empire that I lost.
Yeah.
Suddenly, having all the air of being deeply offended, he stares at you with utter incredulity.
Yeah.
Well, don't just stand there gawking like an ape at an abacus. Or do you really mean to tell me you don't know who I am?
Shake your head. You have no idea who he is. Not enthusiastically, of course you do. You recall now, he's that famous king. Jester, tell him you've never heard of an abacus that can tell who people are. Yeah, I know he's a prince, but that's all I know. I mean,
may the seven have mercy on their own creation.
Oh, Lucas, you did it. The Red Prince. Could be a prince. Oh, may the seven have mercy on their own creation.
I am the Red Prince.
Yeah.
The All-Conqueror. The World-Tamer. The spouse of the sun.
The Weltenzähmer, I think, yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Of course you know me.
There's a brief moment's pause, during which his grandiloquent pose deflates ever so slightly.
Ooh. Grandiloquent. Aha. Schwülzig. Schwülzig is a good... I mean, there is standing... what? Maybe this is a German word, I've never heard of that. But schwülzig is good. Schwülzig translation is a good translation.
That said, I suppose I must own up to the fact that I find myself rather in between all-conquering and world-taming opportunities at the moment. The grandeur that is my fate has hit a bit of a snag. But never you worry. For the throne I was destined, and my throne I shall have.
Destin. Upsala. Oh man. Bestimmt, okay, yeah. Invite him to travel with you. Maybe you can even help him win his throne back. Say that you are too heavy now to have this and that to sort out. He is welcome to tag along if he wants. Say it's been absolutely riveting. Oh god. Riveting. Neaten. Fesselnd. Riveting, but that you have to dash. I have to dash. Haben wir die mal. So. Ich habe zwei Striche. Hä? No, okay. I have to dash. That's, I mean, let's use D-Bell. Whatever. Okay, let's use the first one.
A kind offer indeed. And you've already proven to be trustworthy enough. You came back for the others on that ship, after all. Fine, I accept. On one condition. For reasons I'll not disclose right now, it is imperative that I should meet with a dreamer, one of the mystics of my kind. I've reason to believe one of them may be present on this island. Promise me we'll look for him, and I'll extend you the blessing of my company.
Yeah, come on.
Jolly good. So, now that that's settled, first things first.
I wonder if this has an effect, because we've promised him that he later on says, hey, come on, what is about the, what is with the dreamer, or yeah. Anyway, so now that that's settled, first things first.
Even if you are as versed in the art of eloquence as I am, that our swords will be doing a lot of the talking from here on out goes without saying. As a born fighter, I prefer the perfection of the blade myself.
Ah, yeah.
But I'm well acquainted with the secrets of magic, and yes, even subterfuge. What say you?
Well acquainted. Well acquainted, gut bekannt. Ah, I see. Okay. To be honest, some of the words I just, I understood the context. So, this is the thing. We can actually. This game is really funny, or really fun, or really good when it comes to classes. So he actually says what he prefers. He wants to be a fighter, but he could be anything else. So you just have to tell him what you need. I'm not sure if this makes a difference if I tell him I would like to have, what is that, for example, say you are interested in someone which with a little muscle, as if he has any material experience. I mean, he's a fighter. Shouldn't he have muscle anyway? Where is Canes? Yeah. Say you are interested in someone with affinity for the acclaim arts. Ask if he knows much magic. So he is actually a fighter, but he could be a magic, But I'm not sure if this is worse. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. We're gonna go what he said. We use him as a fighter.
Very well. Onwards then to victory or death.
Yeah, not that settled. Say you've changed your mind. No.
The Red Prince nods and gives you a smile that wavers ever so delicately between courtesy and contempt.
Okay. Let's just see what is that. Nothing. Okay.
Now, as you're aware, you'll be traveling with a prince. Proper forms of address include Your Majesty, Your Royal Highness, or if you're feeling particularly frivolous, Milord.
Yeah, of course. That's funny.
As your luck would have it, I seem to be fresh out of luggage, so you won't be required to carry my belongings. Of course, there are other forms of protocol to bear in mind, but I'll see to it you'll pick up the rest as we go. So, without further ado, let us be off.
I'll see to it. Ah, okay, ich werde dafür sorgen. Wow, okay, it was a lot of text again, of reading. I'm sorry. I hope we have soon some action. Click on the party members portrait to control them. The party member you are controlling has a blah blah blah. Okay, I mean there's really so much reading stuff. We don't have to do anything. Okay, we can chain and unchain. I know the system. That's also really interesting. You can, if this is chained. Is it chained? Verkettet? No. Yeah, chain. Chained? Angekettet. Okay, angekettet. Chained. If this is chained, he will follow us. We can also change the priority, I think. And if we... auseinanderreißen, tear apart the chain, then we can go in 2 different directions, for example, which is really interesting. Okay, anyway, for now it's fine. I mean, he can be, I guess he has more initiative at 10. Oh, we do have more, so fine. Okay. Somehow the camera is not following anymore. Is it? No. Ah, anyway, doesn't really matter. We can use the keys. The only thing what bothers me in this game is for some reason what is that? How can I? Where? Ah, for some reason when we press the. You know, I'm used to in games like Baldur's Gate. I was used to just clicking, double click on the map, and then the camera, then the game brought the camera to the location. This doesn't work in this game. This is really something this is the only thing I really don't like. That maybe it's possible meanwhile to do this with some things, but I don't see that. It's not a big thing, it's just the one thing what really bothers me. I hope you know what I mean. Anyway, let's search a little bit with shell, and discover the world a little bit.
Hey, kitty. Hey, kitty, kitty. Now, where should I put this one?
Okay, let's speak to the cat.
The cat's eyes are clouded and grey, but it stares at you with acute intensity.
What? How did I get? Hey, stop following me.
Insist that you aren't following it. It approached you. Ask the cat if it's feeling okay. Wonder who you have to pleasure of speaking to. Yeah, that's
Me? I know who I am. At least I think I do. Sometimes it feels like, no, I know who I am. Who are you?
Okay, just to explain that you are someone who wants to make the world smile. Oh yeah, this is actually, you know, I don't have
You'll
even...
be popular. Plenty of grim faces here. Plenty of... oh...
The cat shakes its head, as if trying to wake up from a deep sleep.
I guess a cat was drinking too much, I think. Oh no, sorry about that, guys. Sometimes I bump against my headset and... anyway. So there was the... Anyway, doesn't really matter. Ask the cat if it's feeling okay, wonder where he came from, take your leave.
Huh? Yeah, fine. I'm fine. I'm not sure. It's all a little foggy.
At least he speaks really slow. That's good for me. Wonder where he came from.
The cat opens his mouth as if to speak, but his eyes lose focus, and with a jerk he turns away from you.
Okay. So we have a cat following us. No, we don't. Oh, yeah, we have. Okay. Great though. Because I remember a little bit of the cat. Not completely, to be honest, but I knew there was something going on. Let's talk to her.
Hey, lady.
For some reason.
It's a lot nicer here than that stinking boat, huh?
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm sure glad you went back to save the others. Saw one of them wringing out their tunic at the shore a few hours ago. Say hi for me.
Those are the kids on the ship. Okay, makes sense. So, what is here?
Now, where should I put this one?
Let me check something, guys. Quickly, where is... Oh, yeah. Oh, there's a lot to read. What is that? Escape from... What is our task? We escape from the sinking Merryweather and washed up on the island of Rippers. I thought joy. Okay, but what is our task? This is achievement. Okay, I don't care much about achievements, but hot under colorless. I'll need to help removing the scholar. Okay, this is good. This scholar prevent me from using scholar magic. Okay, I'm bound by magic. Okay, I see. There are princess a task. My story so far. What is that? Get help. An island of sorcerers. Maybe one of them can help me with my
I never want to set foot on
crowed
a stuffy old boat ever
brain.
again. Never.
Silence the voice in your head. A bad gig landed me on the wrong side of the magisters. But how bad can For the Joy be? Okay, but what do I have to do now?
I never want to set foot on a stuffy old boat
Oh,
ever
sorry guys,
again.
I'm not going to read
Never.
this right now on. Maybe I should when I really stuck will. What? I mean, if it's green, it's already done? No. Ah, that's not a quest, is it? Okay. Ah, anyway, okay, let's walk a little bit around. Well, when I really stack, we're gonna check this. So. And. Tongues? What is the tongues? Oh, and we have to see if he needs something he has. What does he have? A knife? 5 to 6 physical damage. Do we have to skill him? No. He is strong. And so on. This is... Ah, I see. Ah, here is the... Okay, this is cool. Backpack. Use the backpack to store grenades, arrows, potions. Huh? This is a quick tutorial. Okay. So, okay, I have to sort this a little bit. 5 to 6. Yeah. Do we have a better version? No. No. I think we can sell the worthless stuff. Yeah. Jet 2S. Maybe this is worth full? I'm not sure about that. Okay, he has a heal potion, that's not bad. Maybe he should also have a rescue. Cast skill combine. Oh no, how can we split items? Oh no, where is it? No, it's gone! What did I do? What did I do? Where is my rescue ring? Huh? No. Give it back. Where is my stuff? That's a good question when I press... Hey, give my stuff back. I mean, seriously? I mean, when I press the when I hold the shift key and I press left. Okay, it's now. Ah, I see. I see. Here is our. Okay, this is the quick. We can mark items or claim items quickly as. What is this called again? And as wares. Okay, I understood. So where is my restoration? But still, there's something missing, I think. Ah, here it is. Okay, I see. There is my restoration. Roll and... Guys, I'm really sorry. Okay, you know what? I will not bother you with that. We are already at almost 30 minutes. I tell you something. I will not play further, but I will look up for the scrolls offline and or off screen. I guess you say off screen. And yeah, I definitely look forward to play the next part. I'm really into it right now, and I hope it was a little bit interesting for you. I know it's a lot of reading, I know, but yeah. Anyway, I wish you a nice day, whatever it is. Have a good one. Until the next part. Bye bye and auf Wiedersehen. No, auf Wiedersehen.